Well, hello peeps, Hillbilly Halfwit. How'd you like my new hat? Just use oil. I'll put this up on my shop if you want to have a couple of them. Anyway, I'm just getting the last few of a sheep down, so I've got about 50 or 60 to shear yet, and I'll get them down and I'll start them tomorrow probably. But what this video is about is basically how the Donald Trump, the ginger, the orange warrior, I think he's really doing a good job. Don't get me wrong, he gets some things wrong, but Donald Tusk, the head of NATO, lots of people think the world of the guy. Not the ones, the big state people who we are fighting against can't stand the guy. At the head of Saudi Arabia, Russia, to be fair, the Russian leader does trust him. He walked past all the other leaders and shook hands with Trump, to be fair to him, and Melania. The Israel leader, lots of leaders in the what's called Eastern countries trust him. Of course the Irani leader doesn't, because they're complete raving nutcases. They're the ones funding all this Palestinian mob. And any kind of extremist terrorism that's going on is coming from their money. Now, from what I understand, that since they bombed that place, in their own country, the military have turned against their Ayatollah. That's what I understand. So it looks like most of the countries around it are with Trump on this, where he just wants peace, people to make money, and the way he does it is through strength and force. He doesn't mess around. From what I understand, he had a meeting with Iran. I don't know how it was the other day. And they said he tried to get them both to make a deal, Israel and Iran. And it sounds like Iran was being really arsey in that meeting, and he literally dropped them bombs on them the next morning. And then they were straight back to the table. Now that peace had broken the next morning, and Trump wasn't happy with both sides. He called out Israel and them lot for firing. So they're back now, and they're quiet from what I understand. Whatever you think of him, he's a peace through force guy. And the American military was struggling to get people for 4 years, and that has turned around. They're jumping around trying to get into the American military. And that's what we need in the UK. A strong leader, not some lily-livered arsewipe like we got, who just turns on it. Somebody who says things as they are. And the reason they don't like him is because he goes straight on the media and he says, he doesn't go mess around. He doesn't go through the channels. He says straight on the media what he wants. He says to people, like in the Palestine and Israel thing, he says, they've been warring that long, they don't know what the fuck it's like without warring. And here, Elle, come on. Elle doesn't like swearing. Good gal. That's my dog, by the way. You need a straight talker. And Donald Tusk, head of NATO, said the same thing yesterday. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have all this extra spending. And the extra spending makes us all safer. Better military in the West makes us all safer. And we've forgotten that. We've just been relying on these decrepit leaders that have been in the States for years. And England, Jesus Christ. In the UK, the leaders we've had from Conservatives and everything, disgrace really. Like I tell you, I quite like Boris, but he went the way of the civil service. They had a hold on it. Once you get in there, the civil service runs the show and you can't do a thing. As Dominic Cummings has been saying, they stop every single thing you want to do. Just to get a road done, it takes 25 years to get a bypass done. And cost millions upon millions upon millions of pounds. It needs to have the head cut off it all and start from scratch. But, like I said, Trump's a man. And everything they've asked for, the people have voted him in, they're getting. Everything. And that's what a lot of our own leaders need to realise. If you put something in your manifesto, you stick by it, not change it like Starmer. Change every single thing. A lot of people won't like this. I like old Donald. I think he's one of them guys. He takes no shit at all. And he wouldn't be there now if he hadn't. Because all the stuff that he got thrown at him, a normal guy wouldn't have taken it. They tried to kill a guy, for Christ's sake. Every single thing you could throw at him, he's had thrown at him, and a normal person wouldn't have taken that. So, good old Donald. Strength through peace. Peace through strength. That's what it needs to be. People forgot about that. Sometimes you need to get the stick and start swinging it around and saying, listen, who's the boss? Now, sometimes that needs saying. And he's done it. And it's like he said about Ukraine. I feel sorry for everybody in Ukraine because I think they've been used by the previous American administration and the UK to get mineral money. And they've picked a war with a nation, the USSR, that is 10 or 20 times the size of it. It's impossible to win it. And you're going to kill everybody on your side just to get a little bit of ground back that the UK wants the minerals off, that they've signed this deal with. That's what it's all about. Money, money, money. So, lots of people won't like this. I like the Don. I gotta say, I like the Don. He's a straight-talking guy. I like straight-talking people. I don't like bullshitters. I don't like people who go around behind your back talking about you, which is plenty of them in this world. And I had a few friends like that as well. As soon as your back turns, that's not me. I'm one of these people who say it straight to your face. The Don is the same. When the press ask him a question, he tells them exactly what is going on. He doesn't sugarcoat it. He tells them what is going on. You don't have to wonder what's going on because he tells them what's going on. Only people don't listen. So, probably the best president, I think, since I've been alive in America. Well, no. Reagan was one of the best, I think. He's on a par there at the moment. But if he carries on like this and he makes the world a bit safer place, he'll be the best US president in my opinion. But, of course, loads of people don't agree with me on here. I'm one of these people, I'd rather straight-talking people. None of this wishy-washy, like our Prime Ministers. A wishy-washy person that you can't trust. He's untrustable. Because he breaks his word, he lies at the drop of a hat. Can't have a leader like that. Even his own side is seeing it now. So, I don't think Starmer's long for the leader of the Labour Party. Maybe Andy Burnham next, perhaps, I think. But he's even got his own side, what's it called. So, there we are. If you want one of these hats, I'll have one done. But I bought this off eBay, separate. So, quite like it. Just to wind everybody up, of course. So, I'll finish getting these sheep down and hopefully I can get these sheep shore tomorrow. I had a weird one. First time it's ever happened to me. A couple of weird things happened to me if you got this far in the video. I was shearing some yows the other day and one of my best yows had a heart attack while I was shearing her. She was just doing too well. One of my best brown-faced yows. And there's nothing like that. She was just... It's like in the field, sometimes they get strike. And I've heard of it before. It's never happened to me before. It happened to me the other day and really, really upset me. And I have to be honest with you. I had it a couple of years ago where a young lamb, a young, really lovely thief lamb run head first into a gate with no sheep in the yard and killed itself by accident. And I had the same thing. It's just sometimes shit happens on farming and... nothing you can do about it. So be careful, people, if you're shearing things. Make sure they're not doing too well. Because these yows were doing well. I should have left them in the field to starve a bit the day before, but I didn't. So that's what's happening with this lot now. So please subscribe. All the best. Gaz. Ta-da.